if I told you that Chrysler, a name that once defined American roads, is now on the brink of irrelevance? For decades, Chrysler was a staple of American car culture, from the luxurious yet affordable Chrysler 300 sedan to the family-friendly town and country minivan. But today, the brand is losing ground, and its once loyal customer base is searching for alternatives. So what went wrong? Chrysler's troubles began when it became part of Fiat Chrysler Automobiles and later Stellantis, merging with brands like Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. While mergers can bring resources, they also spark internal competition, leaving Chrysler fighting for attention. And as other brands embraced hybrid and electric technology, Chrysler lagged behind with limited innovation. Once known for reliability and comfort, Chrysler's cars now struggle to compete with top players like Toyota, Honda, and Kia. The Pacifica and 300 remain, but these models can't carry the brand's legacy on their own. Consumers have moved on, choosing vehicles that are better equipped for the modern, environmentally conscious market. Now the consequences are real. Chrysler owners face steep depreciation, skyrocketing repair costs, and limited choices on the lot. With unsold vehicles piling up and dealerships resorting to deep discounts just to stay afloat, the risks of investing in a Chrysler are growing. For families looking for a dependable ride, the decision to stick with Chrysler is becoming harder to justify. But what does all this mean for you? If you're in the market for a new vehicle, Chrysler's struggles should raise some red flags. Whether you're thinking of buying or already own a Chrysler, these changes have a direct impact on value, service, and long-term satisfaction. Pacifica as the cornerstone of Chrysler's identity, a make-or-break moment. Chrysler's future is intertwined with the Pacifica, which has become the cornerstone of its identity. It's a pivotal point for the brand. Each potential path forward presents its own risks and opportunities, but one thing is certain: Chrysler must make bold, decisive moves soon. The brand's identity is at stake, and with it, the long-term value of its vehicles. The economic challenges facing Chrysler. A ripple effect felt across the industry. The road ahead for Chrysler isn't just about marketing and design, it's also a battle against tough economic realities. The complexities of global manufacturing have always been a high-stakes balancing act, but for Chrysler, the current environment is proving especially challenging. Imagine a factory line grinding to a halt, not because of cutting-edge innovation delays, but because a critical component, perhaps a semiconductor or specific alloy, failed to arrive on time. For Chrysler, these delays aren't just logistical hiccups. They're financial blows with ripple effects that amplify the strain on an already struggling brand. Adding to the pressure is the internal tug-of-war within Stellantis, Chrysler's parent company. Stellantis oversees some of the most iconic brands in the automotive world, including Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, each competing fiercely for resources. Chrysler, however, often finds itself at the bottom of the totem pole, vying for scraps. This lack of prioritization only exacerbates the challenges Chrysler faces, limiting its ability to innovate or effectively market its offerings. Economic conditions aren't making things easier. Rising interest rates, currently hovering above 7% for new car loans, have made it harder for consumers to finance vehicle purchases. Meanwhile, pre-owned car loan rates have skyrocketed, further discouraging potential buyers. Chrysler, already grappling with waning appeal, faces a significant challenge. A cautious buyer is more likely to turn to competitors like Hyundai or Honda, which are known for reliability, cutting-edge technology, and strong resale value, qualities that make them more compelling options. This results in a vicious cycle. Fewer sales lead to reduced revenue, which means less investment in research and development. Without that investment, Chrysler becomes less competitive in an already crowded market. The owner's dilemma: negative equity and maintenance concerns. For current Chrysler owners, the brand's struggles are more than just abstract industry shifts. They represent real, tangible headaches. One growing concern is negative equity. This happens when a vehicle is worth less than what's owed on the loan. Imagine buying a Chrysler Pacifica today, only to find out that within months it's worth thousands of dollars less than you owe. This financial pitfall traps owners in a difficult situation, making it harder to upgrade or trade in their vehicle without taking a significant loss. Trade-in values for Chrysler vehicles are already under pressure due to the brand's declining appeal. Dealerships, wary of holding unsold inventory, offer lower trade-in prices, leaving owners with less leverage when trying to switch to a more desirable model. As Chrysler's lineup shrinks and production becomes more unstable, parts availability in dedicated service centers could also become more limited. Imagine needing a repair only to find that the nearest authorized service provider is miles away or that a specific part is backordered for months. These delays translate into higher costs, longer downtimes, and increased frustration for owners. For prospective buyers, these risks should be carefully considered. Chrysler's struggles with depreciation, limited service support, and potential maintenance headaches are a stark reminder of the importance of choosing a brand that offers long-term reliability and a strong support network. Unfortunately, these qualities seem increasingly elusive for Chrysler. Lessons from competitor collapses. A cautionary tale. Chrysler's predicament isn't unique. Automotive history is full of brands that once ruled the market, but ultimately faded due to strategic missteps and shifting consumer demands. Take Mitsubishi, for example. Once a household name in the United States, Mitsubishi's fortunes declined when it failed to adapt to market changes and competition from more agile players. Pontiac, beloved for its muscle cars and sports sedans, was ultimately eliminated as GM restructured during the financial crisis. Chrysler finds itself at a similar crossroads. Just like Nissan's failure to capitalize on the early electric vehicle market with the Leaf, Chrysler has missed several key opportunities to innovate. The Pacifica hybrid, while technically impressive, remains an outlier rather than a cornerstone of Chrysler's strategy. In an era where competitors are pushing ahead with hybrid and electric vehicle technologies, Chrysler's progress feels sluggish, at best. Consumer awareness is critical in these times, and while a brand's history may offer comfort, it doesn't guarantee its future. Brands that fail to evolve or adapt to new market demands face the very real risk of becoming obsolete. For consumers, Chrysler's struggles serve as a cautionary tale. It's essential to research reliability ratings, financing terms, and the brand's trajectory before making a purchase. Being an informed buyer can save you from costly regrets down the road. Could Chrysler still turn it around? Despite the challenges, Chrysler's story isn't necessarily doomed. The automotive industry has seen its share of comebacks, often fueled by bold decisions and strategic pivots. Could Chrysler follow suit? There are a few potential paths forward. One option could involve an aggressive push into the electric vehicle market. Imagine a fully electric Chrysler 300 or a family-friendly SUV that combines the comfort of the Pacifica with cutting-edge electrification. Such a move would not only modernize the brand's image, but position it to compete in a market that's increasingly dominated by electric offerings. Strategic alliances within Stellantis could also play a role. By sharing technology and platforms with other Stellantis brands like Peugeot or Citroën, Chrysler could inject much-needed innovation into its lineup. This kind of synergy has worked before, and platform sharing could help Chrysler reduce costs while enhancing its product offerings. Chrysler still holds significant nostalgic value for many Americans. If the brand taps into that emotional connection effectively, it could reignite interest. Imagine marketing campaigns that celebrate Chrysler's rich heritage while showcasing its readiness for the future. Sleek designs, modern technology, and competitive pricing could remind buyers why they fell in love with the brand in the first place. The buyer's perspective. Risk versus reward. Chrysler's deep discounts may seem like a great deal, but the long-term risk could outweigh the savings. For those keeping a car for a decade, long-term ownership might buffer poor resale values, but Chrysler's uncertain future could complicate warranty claims, parts availability, and service access. Buyers who upgrade every few years may face rapid depreciation and negative equity. The impact extends beyond buyers, as Chrysler's shrinking footprint could harm local economies and result in job losses. Ultimately, prospective buyers must weigh short-term savings against potential hidden costs, like higher maintenance and lost trade-in value. The future of Chrysler is uncertain, and your decision could shape the automotive landscape for years to come. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more automotive insights.